Welcome back, survivors! I'm the Survivalist, and we return to When the Light Dies. Last week we got our first hands-on with the game, tried it out, and saw some of the mechanics and features. We made it through the first two stages, if I remember correctly, of the map that's initially available. And we're going to continue along where I think we're into stage 2 of another try. And we should be able to do quite a bit better this go around because we have unlocked the constellations that allow us to see where other fires are on the map. So we won't have to worry about the cold being as lethal as it was before. I do like that it does have a save-off point where you can basically if you have to leave or end a run early. Now I'll leave that behind for now. If you do have to, like, not see a run all the way through, you can just stop and have a chance to come back and resume later. Not all wave likes, or survivor likes, or whatever you want to call them, are like that, where you can kind of leave midway through, or they have like little checkpoints. So that's one thing I do like for When the Light Dies. But we're going to see if we can try to get that last type of currency that's available, and use that to possibly get another weapon to start with, or see about some other constellations and upgrades. Nope. Yeah, I'm going to have to be ready to move out of here soon. I forgot that there are the charging enemies that can be out right now. Okay, so we get Silver Shot, which gives more piercing, but does have the decrease of damage. There's Tactician that we haven't really used our active ability, so I don't think that'll be that worth it. We might go for more experience gain just to level up faster. Yeah, we're getting a lot more coming in at me a bit more quickly than I can handle. One thing about the shotgun is it's pretty powerful close range, but you really need to make sure you get up the things like the reload speed, which, speaking of, we're going to take right now and try to get towards the next fire and light that. Okay, let's get that lit. Turn our lantern off, and resume punching through some of these. Yeah, it seems like we got mostly a fair bit of damage. Okay, so we got another fire up there. I've got something I can try scavenging out there. Maybe we'll hold off for now. It's like there are crates in that to go looting to try to get more lantern fuel. That's kind of basically our saving grace, is we have to hop from fire pit to fire pit out here. And thankfully with some of the things like, I think it's like Vampire Trait or whatever, that lets us get some health back for when we take stuff down. I'm going to keep going for reload. I feel like if we can keep that nice and high, we can just keep pumping shots out without worries. And looks like we got a chest up here too. So there are supply crates as well as chests out and about. Yeah, shotgun is fantastic for clearing out a lot of waves quickly. I still do want to try and see what the rifle will be like as well, but that one requires some of those hearts or whatever, and I think we're only going to get those from the last phase, or like the last one we have. And you know what? Because we did suffer a fair bit of damage, I think we're going to take Vampirism again to help boost our possible chances of getting the health recovery. I don't know if each one, like, doubles what the results of the previous will be. So, like, it'll turn to a 10% to get 10% of your health back, or something like that. But we'll just keep going along and see. Okay. I might actually go for the movement speed over the... Oh, but the fire rate's not bad either. Again, I'm not using the active ability, so I don't think I'm worrying about that. It's either going to be light-footed to get us around quicker, or fast trigger. I'll go for fast trigger. Just because how we've been going so far... Okay, let's get over towards this fire and possibly this chest together. We do have a little bit of time before the next wave begins. Nah, we'll leave that alone. That's actually a worse version of what we currently got. But one thing the game does feel a little bit off about is its stamina usage. Like, the only way we seem to get stamina is by standing still. So we basically have to get to a fire and stay still at it for a while to let our stamina recover at all to, like, run or sprint. And even shooting uses it up. Which, yeah, it does feel kind of weird. You'd kind of think just standing still would be enough to let your stamina recuperate. But because that's not the case, you don't really have the same mobility as you kind of want to have in, like, necessity. Like, yeah, now that I'm completely standing still, not shooting at all, now we're getting our stamina to recover. So we've got a blizzard coming up. Okay, thankfully just walking doesn't use up the stamina. But that is one change I might like to see is... Okay, yeah, I can't even... Oh, there's things in here, too, that are damaging me. Oh, I didn't even realize that I had, I'd be worried about stuff like that. And of course, it's completely hidden in the blizzard. Okay. Maybe we'll go for mental connection here. Like, vampirism is going to keep me alive through this if I can get the procs off, but... That's kind of dickish. Throwing a blizzard at you so you don't have any light source to know what's going on, and enemies are spawning in that to see you too. I kind of want to have it so that way the lantern will still light around you, but maybe there's like a 2 times consumption rate for it. And I want to see if we'll actually go back to main menu. If there's an upgrade that maybe lets you see like your lantern total. I know we went through the ranger and we kind of unlocked as much as we can for this. We've also got the merchant. Yeah, we'll open that up because we do have so many resources to go through. Like, I have over 600 teeth that we can use for getting stuff. Okay, so upgrade that. So we get another inventory slot. Okay, don't have any hearts. Start each run with water. I'm not sure what water does, but... Okay, can't get any further there. We can unlock the Ancient God Path as well, so we'll open that up. We can get another secondary ability, or another second ability slot. Yeah, so there's not much I can do until I start getting the, heart up. The hearts opened up. So that's everything I can get right now. And... Oh, I used up all of our eyes for the upgrades there, so I can't get the machine gun to try that out. But I'm actually thinking I might go back to the pistol for it. Yeah, we only have the captain to work with, so we'll take the captain, the pistol. I do want to save up for the rifle. But we'll see how we can do there, just trying for Survive the Night again. And see if we can make it any further. So we'll turn that off. I also do have to pay more attention to... Oh, okay, so water is just... maybe we'll leave that... Actually, maybe I... You know what, we'll take the apples that way if I do need it. And tab just switches back and forth, okay. first level up. And right, we've got the active stuff we can do. I'm thinking maybe we'll go for the Dark Grenade. Iron Skin increases character's defense by 10% 10 seconds is okay, but I don't know if that'll be as much. I didn't actually run into the issue of we were, like, dying from temperature. It was actually the enemies in the blizzard last episode that took us out. So we'll take, oh, and actually get a little nice preview of where that ability would, like, land if you use it. Okay, let's go for extra shot chance. Just because volume of fire is always nice to have, dealing with large waves of enemies. And we'll go for higher fire rate too. Okay, so as much as we see where it's going to land, there is like a wind up to it, so I'll have to remember that. Got it. Okay, we might go for Blood Contract. Like, restoring the health is going to be nice, because as we already are seeing, it's going to be handy to have. Yeah. God, yeah, we're already starting to get low on health. Now, it kind of makes me wonder if... Are the first enemies a little too tough if they're not going down with a single shot? Like the little rats that are running at us. We'll go for... faster trigger. Because the fact that they take 2 as your first ones does mean that they can build up a fair bit on you. Okay. We'll actually go for the piercing to help clear them out. That's probably going to be what... Yeah, that helps much more. So instead of having to use the 2 shots just to take 1 down, or at least kind of evening it out. 2 shots for 2. And we got... Okay, we'll leave that here. And I'm going to have the apple. I know we only just picked it up, but... I think with what we're facing already coming in so quickly, I want to make sure we keep our health high as we can. And we'll go for... maybe another silver shot. I know it does decrease the damage we do per each pickup. But the extra piercing, because of how much is coming in, I think will help offset that. And we can always go for a nice heavy bullets here that gives us 30% damage increase. So it helps offset all the loss from the piercing. Yeah, I don't know if we will make it to that last stage or not, but we're going to keep trying to see. Maybe we'll go for tough skin. Since we have been constantly getting, like, enemies making it into us, maybe I gotta start building a little more defensively as well as all the offense I've been taking. We'll go for more defense. I think if I can get some reload speed soon, we'll take that, but... we'll get the experience gain. The more levels, the more options we can pick and get, and the stronger we can become faster. I guess we... actually, now we could use the area expansion, because the Dark Grenade we've taken does have the area of effect to itself. So yeah, we will take that along for helping us out. Okay, I do need to try to go towards the next fire. We'll take what actually doesn't have any decreases to it. I know in games like this, it can kind of feel weird to have, like, your options do come with a negative to them. I guess it's a way that way you can't just, like, super power level your way to... being, like, ridiculously strong, clearing things out too easily. Oh, we're going to take the water for sure. And that's probably all we'll take. Yeah, I do kind of wish there was, Ooh. Definitely taking the vampirism. Because, again, the health regeneration is very, very needed. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's see. Ooh. I think I gotta go for gold. It does look like you have 3 levels of, like, upgrade quality. Bronze, which you can see by these two with more brown outline. Gold, which is more intricate and coloration there. And I'm guessing silver is the other. I don't know if there's anything beyond that, for, like, even better. But that's just what we've seen so far. So it might be have to kind of weigh of... Are you looking for a nice utility that might be lower quality, or are you going to go for the high give to really help you out? God, yeah, I'm getting swarmed by these little buggers. Okay, reload time, we finally got an upgrade, and we're probably going to keep working to try and get more of those if we can. There's so many coming in. You know what? I might actually go for the max health because it does have the heal with it. Oh, and our lantern is starting to run pretty low. Okay, good news is we got this right here. Now, I'll shut the lantern off to save the fuel in it. I'll collect a bit of experience. Oh, and hopefully just kind of hold out around this for as long as we can. It surprisingly doesn't look like the blizzard increases the consumption rate of the fire, though, in a fire pit. So at least that gives us like a little reprieve of... You basically want to find a new fire right before the blizzard begins, light it, and then you have the light to deal with anything that's like hidden in there too. So I'll have to remember that as we keep going further in. Well, and we're starting to see the new enemy, well, not new enemy type, but another enemy type coming in. And let's go for Twin Shot. Now, with the piercing and the projectiles, I think, you know what, let me get fast trigger. I'm going to go for the silver quality of that, then. Okay, let me see if I can find, hopefully, some more lantern oil somewhere, and we'll go for the reload speed over the phantom shot chance. Yeah, we'll take the apple. Not what I was hoping to find. And temperature is going slowly down on the right, or left there. Just see if I can sprint and get towards one of these fires quickly. Okay, good news is we've got one right here. And we'll also crack this open, see if we can get some lantern fuel. No. We'll switch that out, though. Like, stamina, it seems to be the most helpful running from light fire pit to fire pit. And let's see. Let's go... I don't want to take the decreases. Like, Silver Shot, we see piercing is pretty handy, but it also seems to be at the point it's at. It's holding out pretty well, so I'm going to go for Tough Skin instead. And see just about clearing these out all right. I did notice, too, our sanity is completely drained. I'm guessing that is because we've been going through the dark and that so much. One more projectile. I know it has the decrease with it. But the spread and the distance, I think, are going to help clear and keep a lot of the massive amounts here in check. And we'll go for mental connection to help get some of our sanity back that way. Or try to. Now, see, I am out of fuel entirely. So I wonder if that's what those barrels icons are. Like, there's one there and one there. Maybe those are what I need to find for... No, it won't even let me run to the fire. God, this one is a lot further out than I thought it would have been. That is one thing. All you know is direction. You don't know distance for, like, where the next ones are. And let's see. You know what? I think we'll go for the critical chance increase. Like, I think I've got... Okay, yeah, sanity won't decrease as long as we're in the light, but I don't think it increases without some kind of other effect used. Okay, so... Yeah, there's the boss. We've seen them multiple times before. We're going to try using our grenade a little bit more, helping us out as well. Okay, with how far we had to go, I think I'm better off trying for the fire up top here. Okay, there might be... It's hard to say which one is closer. So we'll just try to split the middle and see. Okay, that one... There's the next fire. Okay, get this lit. And we'll go for more critical chance. Have one of our apples to restore the health from that hit. Also, I do admit also when it comes to like the little rats, it can be a little hard to track that they're like actually on the player just because they are always like down right at your feet. We'll go for more phantom shot chance. Oh. Oh, okay, boss is down. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so how are we doing for things? Damage is 22, 32. Reload rate is pretty fast under a second. We'll want to keep that. We can fire about 2.3 per second is good. Speed's a little low, but I don't think speed really matters all that much. I think the big thing we'll want to focus on is trying to work at the temperature and such more. Yeah, I've got to get more lantern fuel next episode. What we're going to do is we'll end things for today right here, and hopefully... with the pistol and having a little bit more upgrades to that, and we have the shotgun, we can make it to that last stage and try getting the last bits of currency we need for some of the new upgrades, or all we have left to get. But thank you all very much for joining me on another episode of When the Light Dies. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, share the comments right down below. Until I see you all next video episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.